I am doing a story on shaken baby syndrome. This isn't a laughing matter, Becca. All right, ready?
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
All right, my advice to you is look out for Seahawks. I heard they have Seahawks there, and that could be very dangerous. I also heard there's Mariners there, which they could steal you, take you on their boat. The Seattle Mariners, I think, is what they're called. So watch out for the Seahawks and the Mariners. Don't believe that stuff about needing an umbrella. It really doesn't rain there ever, is what I've heard. I got it on good authority that it's very dry in Seattle. So actually, you don't need raincoats or rain boots or umbrellas. You can leave all that stuff here. You're not going to need it there. Just watch out for the Seahawks and the Mariners. They could be trouble.
Eric, I'm sitting here in front of your biggest fan. I've worked closely with you for the past year. Sat real close to you, and I just want to say now that you're leaving, that it's been an absolute hell, a nightmare from which there has been no waking. So I'm glad to see you go. But good luck in Seattle. I'm sure you'll do well there. I think that you have a lot of talent, and hopefully that'll bring you a lot of opportunities. Just don't ever come back. I mean, one way is good. I know you've got some local ties here with your girlfriend being from here, but just kind of forget about it, man. But in all seriousness, it's been fantastic, and you've actually taught me so much about being a reporter, and I am gonna miss you a lot.
Eric, one piece of advice for you. Get a haircut, man. Come on, how old are you? That was okay when you're like 21, but now, really? Number 2, watch out for fainting spells. It's probably not as warm there, but it can still get a little groggy at times, and you got new teeth, so protect them. And number 3, don't root for the Seattle teams. Seahawks, cheaters. Wear your Packer stuff around them. Remind them of the inaccurate reception, things like that. Don't have to worry about hockey anymore. You got that going for you. But hang on to the Packers. Hang on to that green and gold. Don't give in. And take care.
One of the first times we hung out was the Halloween party I threw in October of 2010. And I remember thinking, who is this guy? He's goofy. And I was right. I could be wrong here, but I don't think there is anyone in Dubuque who has seen me at some of my news-gathering best and seen me at some of my personal lowest moments. Who else can I say I have seen on the scene of a murder crime, knocking on doors, dodging bloodstains, then later that night at Lot 1? And I think that's called journalism. It's really been such a joy getting to know you and covering news with you, and just getting to know someone who is so unique and witty and lively and energetic, and you've brought so much to my time here in Dubuque, and we'll definitely miss you. I'll miss you and wish you the best of luck.
So advice, what do you think Mandel needs to work on?
Well, he gets lost a lot.
He does.
He really does.
Yeah.
So keep that GPS handy.
Maybe get a map.
The good thing about moving to Seattle is you only can go so far west.
It's true.
And then,
you'll
get to the ocean, so.
He's got that great big Space Needle for a reference point, so just,
yeah.
kind of use that as your landmark, and if you get lost, just head back to Dubuque, just punch Dubuque in and hit go.
We'll be here waiting for you, so
Yeah.
no big deal.
And you might want to invest in maybe a lock and a chain
Yeah.
for any furniture that you might leave in the hallway.
Or maybe like a not for sale sign.
Yeah,
that would be really good. That's a great
That's what
idea.
I would.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
while moving in, maybe just get a bunch of not for sale, or please do not steal signs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just paste them all over the place. So.
We will miss you.
We're gonna miss
especially
you.
our softball team. Your crazy antics and your pants cut up to your butt.
I will miss the opportunity to rip those off of you. That was always fun.
Be good to Laura. And invite us to the wedding.
Come back to visit, and we'll see if we can head out that way soon. Miss you, buddy.
I always like it when reporters meet somebody from Dubuque today, because then we tend to have them around a little longer. But Eric managed to blow that by meeting somebody from Dubuque who lives in Seattle. So unfortunately, that didn't play out the way I would have liked to seen it, but happy for you, and you should keep writing columns because you're one of those people who crazy things just seem to happen to you in situations. So that in my world is called column fodder. So, it's hard on the teeth, but makes for good writing. So keep up the good work and best of luck.
So, Mr. Mandel, you're leaving us here at the Telegraph Herald. I had the pleasure of being, you were one of the first people I was involved in hiring here at the TH. You've done a wonderful job for us, and congratulations on going away. I wasn't only one of your supervisors, I also considered you a friend, and really enjoyed the times that we were out playing volleyball or down at Lot 1, hanging out with all the friends. And you've arrived in the news business when you're in a newsroom and you get a verb named after you. You had a wonderful talent for taking 12-inch stories and making them 20-inch stories, and we call that Mandelizing. You've done a wonderful job doing that. And when you're off in Seattle, you're not going to have an opportunity to do that right away. I hope you do. You're a talented writer and a talented reporter. But when you think about Dubuque and think about your time here, I hope those memories are Mandelized, that they're long, detailed, and involved, just like your stories were. Take care.
Eric, my advice to you, I know how much you like to sing and you like music, but I would avoid Toby Keith's songs at all costs. Our experience with Red Solo Cup, I Fill You Up, was fun, but yeah, that song stinks. So I would avoid the Toby Keith songs when you move out there, but in all seriousness, best of luck. You're a great writer. You'll find a good gig, I'm sure, and don't be afraid of the hard news leads.
Yeah, Eric, as I think we talked about before, I was a guy who took some chances, moved around a bit in my 20s, and if I was you, I'd go to Seattle and kind of do the same thing you did here in Dubuque and just go and hang around at the courthouse. It's the best place to meet the worst kind of people. And anytime you go to a new place, if you hit rock bottom right away, every time you call your mother, you can say you're building yourself back up. You're on the upward trajectory. So I would get out there and really have some fun at first and see what happens, and then worry about all the important stuff after that. Good luck.
Every time we say goodbye.
Oh, Eric, our little Eric. Like you said, I'm kind of your Dubuque mom, your mom away from home because you didn't have one here, and I'm sure acted just a bit too maternal to you at times, but that's just, here you are so far away from your family and doing just a bang-up job in your life so far. And as I've said previously, how proud I am of my boy, that he's going out on his own like this. That's just great. You're just leap of faith. You're just going for it. You expressed it so well in your column. But even if it wasn't for love of I'm hoping wonderful woman, I've never met her, and I hope to someday. Just the fact that you're jumping on this adventure by yourself and going for it is wonderful. This is the time of your life that you should be doing that. And I know Seattle from my year that I went to University of Seattle, and it's a fantastic place. There is so much going on up there in the Northwest and in Seattle itself. If you don't get a job right away, that's okay. There's a lot to do and to explore, so don't try too hard. Please keep in touch and just remember your family back here at the TH.
Every time we say goodbye, every time we say goodbye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
I can't do this. I can't do this now. I'm sorry. Sweet people. No, I got nothing else.